Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Keystone Cowboy. I got Jake joining me here in just a second. Welcome this evening. We've got our preset running tonight at Daytona International Speedway, but first we have got our dash to drive. As y'all know, once again, we're doing the whole dash again this season, letting two drivers get an opportunity to race their way into the big shows later in the evening. Give a quick rundown of the roster right quick. We have got Guitar in the 7 for Underdogs. We've got El Blanco in the '07 for Shin Motorsports. We've got Puddin in the 2 car for Shin Motorsports as well. We've got Jay Doucette in the 42 for Team Canuck. We've got Tarmy Armor Boy in the 15 car from DSR. We've got Dark Knight in the '01 from DSR. And we've got Tackleberry in that 5 car. Waiting on our co-host right quick. Qualifying has started. We're about ready to get underway. I'm anxious to see what we're going to have tonight. A lot of these dashes, it can be pretty hectic. Everybody knows that, this is their only chance. So if you're, up front, 1 and 2, you're basically blocking. You don't want to, push it too much, because especially in the second place, if you're trying to get around the leader, you can cause an accident. And once that happens, it could take you out, possibly the leader out, and give whoever's in the back a chance to slingshot and get onto the big show while you're going to be busy watching it. But I heard the microphone click. Welcome aboard, Jake.
What's going on, Keystone? I just got the invite, by the way.
Oh, all right. I did too. I also got a message from Mill saying not to accept yet. The timer's going, but
whoops, I accepted.
I forgot you're not on Facebook with us there.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, you're good.
So what's going on, Cowboy?
Oh, ready to get this show on the road.
What do you think about this racing so far this week that has been?
It's been crazy. But I definitely, from what I heard, I didn't catch a lot of it. I was busy Friday night, but the truck race, it was hectic.
Mm-hmm.
But Wednesday night and Thursday night, we had no cautions in the
nothing.
Custom Cup and the Custom Xfinity. I mean, 100 laps on Wednesday and 60 laps on Thursday, and not a single yellow flag. I mean, that's just nuts. Now, I don't know if we're going to see that tonight. We might. I didn't think we was going to run caution-free Thursday night. I thought for sure we were going to be in one heap of a mess, but it never happened. So,
but there is one thing to contribute, mind you. There was some incidents. I don't want to make the fans or the viewers think that it was a perfect race, but it was really good. It was good. It was a really good race, but there was some incidences that the game should have brought the caution out, which it did not. So, not that it was, horrible wrecking. It was just really good racing and a couple incidents. Are we ready?
We've got our, Mills just said accept. All right.
Are you ready for tonight? Are you
Yes,
excited as
I
I am?
And Puddin is on the pole for this.
My goodness.
Wow.
Yes, he is with a 45.40. The next closest would be a 45.49. So we'll be interested to see. I'm pulling for Puddin tonight. What's one of your picks tonight?
Honestly, I'd love to see my teammate Guitar get up there and do it. I'd love to see Puddin get up there and do it. He's been wanting to run more. Robbie's been wanting him to run more with the upper class and stuff like that. But also, I cannot stray away from it being Tommy and Dark Knight. I know for a fact those two, they have done a ton of pushing me in the past, as you know, last season at these tracks. They are very, very fast. So
I learned that firsthand.
Yes, it is hard to go against them.
It's a potent combo. A potent combo for sure. There'll be two cars to watch out as we are green flag. Take it away.
Oh, a little bit of contact already. It looked like the 42, or that was the '07 of El Blanco made a little bit of contact with, who was that back there? Jay Doucette. So not the way he wanted to start this race, as it looks like he might be out of the draft now. So definitely not good for him. It looks like they're all trying to get single file right now, which, you know, you want to be single file. I mean, it's 16 laps, 2 times wear, so you get 21 laps of fuel on 2 times wear. So you shouldn't have to pit.
No, you shouldn't have to pit, but they are on sliders and they're not on their custom setups, so tire wear is not going to be an issue. But the speed, I think, going slightly slower than a custom setup.
And here come Tommy and Dark Knight.
Oh, there they go. Just like you talked about, the potent combo right there. They're trying to take over Puddin's top spot. Looks like they're clear. The top line has cleared. Oh, but the 7 does not get clear. He comes down on Puddin.
Like,
3 wide.
3 wide. Looks like Tackleberry up here in the wall. 07 El Blanco right behind Puddin, so they're going to get hooked back up again, see if they can still catch a sniff of that draft.
Come on, Puddin, this is for you.
I mean, they can still do it. Him and El Blanco's going to have to get hooked up bumper to bumper, though, so they can get a little push and catch that draft. It looks like Puddin's starting to close in a little bit, so I think he does have the draft.
They're right at the edge of it, I would say. They're like right there. I think if they stay together here, yeah, they'll catch them right here.
Oh, yeah. Especially coming through the corner. If El Blanco gets to his bumper, give him a little shot, push him forward. Yep, here it comes. Here they come.
There they come. Of it. They got it. It's never over till it's over. And unfortunate for the car back there, Joe Doucette. Yeah, unfortunate for him. Just looked like the 07 clipped the apron just a bit. And tackle. Oh, I missed Tackleberry back there.
07 of El Blanco making a move on Puddin.
Wow.
As they shuffle, so that's Puddin in 5th, El Blanco 4th.
Dark Knight, your leader.
3rd. Yes, he is. And like I said, Tommy, he's content. He will sit there and run 2nd place. As the 07 tries to kick out and make a move, here comes Puddin with him.
I've run some regular races with Tommy and Dark Knight just a couple nights ago, just for fun, and they seem to be hooked up every single Daytona race we ran. We were doing it. I think it was for the Thursday Xfinity race. We were practicing. I was practicing with the drivers, with Taddy and a few other drivers. I believe you were in there a couple times, but they just hooked up so well, and even I couldn't do nothing against them. It was almost like when I see Dark Knight and Tommy, it's like 3 cars versus a legitimate 2-car. It's like they got 3 cars right there. But
they understand these 2 restrictor plate tracks almost as good as anybody else in our league. I mean, and that's, you know, a big statement to say, but just the way that they can hook together, they can stay on each other's bumpers. They know what to do with each other, high, low, middle, you know, the whole pitting and everything. I mean, they've got this down to a science. I mean,
they do. Oh yes. I mean, apart from you, Keystone, these are the next 2 drivers I'm looking forward to see in Daytona or Talladega. They're just really good cars. They're kind of like a Ricky Stenhouse and Denny Hamlin combo, so to speak, because they're just those 2 drivers are really good.
Thursday night, I'd have been up there with them, but I had a little bit of incident. Car caught the apron and came back up, and with not throwing a caution or anything, it took me out, so I wasn't able to get hooked up with Tommy, because me and him had a plan, but even though we're on different teams, it didn't work. But those Flex Seal cars, it's hard to tell them 2 apart.
Yeah, you have to kind of memorize them, and even then, the only thing that's different is the word.
Can you imagine all 4 of them being in the race? Oh,
Flex
good Lord.
Seal, Flex Tape, Flex
Shot,
whatever.
Flex
oh my
Glue.
goodness. Flex Glue.
It's the 01, the 15, the 4, and I believe the 0 car as well.
Yep. My goodness.
Or the 04, something like that. I can't remember.
Kind of reminds me when NOCO, we ran the blue car. Robbie actually came up with that idea to run the blue cars, and we did that. And it's if I ever run an Xfinity race, if I see these cars, I'm gonna know like they're gonna be strong just because of their paint scheme. They're so recognizable.
Trying to make a move by himself. I don't think it's going to work though.
He's gonna get up to 2nd. No, I thought he got his core panel there. 7 car just barely got in his door, just a little bit. That's what we're going to be looking for today. I want to see if I was a team captain, I'm looking for people who can hold their line, who's washing up, who's not, I know it's the first race and anything can happen. Talladega tends to be a little bit wild, but I want to see who's going to make the moves, who's going to hold it. Right now, Dark Knight seems to be holding the perfect line with Tommy Armorboy right on his back bumper, doing such a good like that line right there, perfect. Not a whole lot of wiggle, maybe a little bit out of Tommy there, but even then it was very slight.
See, one thing I think is going to end up biting Mr. Puddin in the butt. I've practiced with him, at the plate tracks, and he tends to get off of the bumper of the person in front of him. That way his car don't get too tight and slide up and stuff like that, which is good that you're thinking that way, but also it slows you down. And the fact that you're at the back of the pack right here, you've got nobody pushing you, you don't need to slow down. You need to keep as much momentum, much as speed as you can.
Mm-hmm. Is the 07 two teammates?
Yes, they are. They are both Shin Motorsports.
Okay.
So the only one without a teammate, so to say, right now is Guitar Net number 7, and he is literally the sitting duck in the middle.
He is, but he's also in what people like to call the catbird seat, because if he makes a move, we saw Robbie Vids do it for the Thursday Custom race. He got that huge run. I thought he almost won the race. He had such a huge run. So if he pulls out to make a move, does the 07 try to maybe go with him, or maybe if an opening opens up on the bottom, who knows?
Well, it depends on what Tommy and Dark Knight do. If the 7 and the 07 and the 2 do get a run, and they decide to try to go high coming out of 4 or something like that, if Tommy and Dark Knight slide up, try to cut back down, pull a Brad Keselowski on Carl Edwards type move, or do they just, you're in your bed, you made your bed, lay in it, and stick to that bottom, and whatever happens, happens. It's here they come on the outside.
3 cars. I think this is going to do
Side
it.
drafting.
As long as Puddin stay there. He's up to
a
second.
little bit of contact.
7 struggling to stay even. I don't know. They're still committed. There they
are. Yes, they are.
He got the side draft. He pulled Tommy back just a little bit.
Yeah, if they can all just stay committed up there, don't be shuffling back and forth. If the 3 of those just stay up there, they will definitely, as it looked like Dark was going to try to pull them a minute, but
I thought so too. He made a good decision to stay back down. Even if they do get by, it's going to be tough. Little door contact there. Tommy with a great side draft on the 7 there.
And here comes Dark Knight doing the same thing.
They move up, both of them.
Very, very close.
Middle to the high line now. It's dead even.
What's Puddin going to do? Is he going to stick up top, or is he going to cut low? Is he going to try to pull both of them, or try to pull in from both drafts?
If I'm Puddin, I'm staying in that high line for a few laps. If it's not going, I'm sorry, teammate or not, I'm trying to get into the dash, so I'm bailing. I'm going to take that inside and hope that when it's time for me to go make a run, that they follow.
I got to throw a quick shout out right quick, y'all. We have got almost 30 people watching this broadcast, and it's only 7 cars just for the dash. So
good job, guys.
Yes, I hope y'all can join in again later here in a little bit when this is over for the big race. Once again, it's 60 laps, no stages, cautions. It's definitely shook this season up with the no stages, going back to the old school points.
As the drivers, I was always curious. Whoever is watching this race, is there anybody in this chat right now that isn't a part of Giggity Racing or a part of the NASCAR game in any way? Is there just a spectator out there just watching it for the fun of it? I'm curious. I know we have a lot of subscribers, but it's good to know that we could have some people somewhere out there that's doesn't even own the game.
Oh yeah, we've got Robbie, Garrett, Plant, Creed, Apex, Exotic Apex, Tom Horton, Anthony Carf. Y'all, thank y'all for joining in and commenting. It's nice to know that we're getting the attention that y'all deserve. Like I said, we do this for y'all, so thank y'all.
Yes, thank you very much for hopping in and supporting the Giggity Racing League. Now, out of everybody in the chat, who's everyone going for? Who's their number 1 pick? I'm going with Puddin. I think he's going to pull this off.
Broadcast here, because I'm going to see how many laps are left here.
This has been relatively tamed racing, apart from 2 incidences earlier. The 2 other drivers, I don't see them in the back. I wonder if they had. No, they're back there, coming into turn 1 right now. Tackleberry and Joe Doucette.
I don't believe he's broadcasting this right now, so unfortunately I don't have a lap count.
Okay, normally he does. I'm surprised he didn't.
Chris Pendle, Mr. No PP, said he's
Oh.
pulling for El Blanco and Puddin.
El Blanco and Puddin. All right. It's gonna. To tell you what, Keystone, it's gonna be really tough to beat those 2 red cars. I don't honestly.
Oh, here
as
they
much
go.
as I'm oh, they're trying. Oh, they had the 7 had an opportunity to dive to the bottom, but
it
did
looks
not
like
take. Here
the
he goes.
7 and the 07 kind of got side by side, which totally killed it.
Possibly bumper hooks.
It could be whenever you suck up like that, whenever you try to stick out, and sometimes the draft, it will pull you even further out than you're trying to go, and I think that's what happened with the 07 and the 7. They were trying to make a run together, and it just didn't work. As here they go again. Looks like Tommy's going to go block. Oh, it's 7 gets Puddin.
7 comes back down.
Here he comes, though.
They
Puddin's
saved
in
it.
second. Oh, it looks like Tommy drops back to 5th.
Oh, no.
Now, is there enough time for El
with the
Blanco
07.
and Tommy? Is there enough time? I don't know. I don't know how many laps are left.
On board with them right now. I don't think so. If there's even 10 laps to go, I think they're a little too far back at this point. 07.
Here comes Puddin with a run on guitar. What's he going to do? Is he going to hold it, or is he going to go for it? He's going to go for it, I think. Here he comes.
Is this the checkered?
Not sure. I think it is. The way they're
them down there. Oh, no. That was it.
That was it. That was going for it. Wow.
He tried so hard.
Yes, he did. He was trying to side draft the heck out of him, trying to get that run.
But what happened is he got too close, and when a driver gets bumper hooked on the left rear quarter panel or right rear quarter panel,
it's hard to get off.
It's like it's magnetized, and I've heard a lot of drivers complain, "Oh, the guy ran me down," but when I'm watching, it's like I could see the car is already a little sideways from the contact. But what a race! What a race, Keystone! I'm surprised things got really crazy, really fast in the final 2 laps there.
Yes, they did. Wow. So we've got Dark Knight from DSR, and we've got Guitar from Underdogs advancing to the big show tonight. So I am going to, unfortunately, have to blue screen here for just a second and get those 2 a chat invite. Yes, it is.
No, perspective.
Perspective.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
what did I just say?
We're not technical here.
Sometimes when I
Puddin
hear
still
a word,
had
I'm
the fastest lap, so you know he had a fast
did.
car.
Wow, 45.3. What a race! He definitely had a fast car, but it was so tough to beat those 2 red cars. They tried.
All right. Guitar.
Yes. Hello.
Is your voice set to always allow?
Yes.
All right. Man, you barely got in there. Puddin was bearing down on you.
I know. I was actually content with finishing 3rd. I was in the party with Dark Knight and Tommy. I was just going to finish off 3rd. But I thought Puddin had a run. So I went up to block Puddin, and they went up to block me. Then I got loose when Puddin got in the back of me and sent me back down underneath of him. I was going to be content just riding in 3rd.
Also, Mr. Dark Knight in here. Congratulations on the win there.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Your voice set to always well.
Yep.
All right. Man, I don't know what in the world, man. It's like you and Tommy we were bragging about y'all the whole daggum time, man. Just the way that y'all stay hooked up, the heck of a job that y'all 2 together, working as a team. You lost him there at the end. It looks like he tried to go up, block the run coming from El Blanco and Guitar and Puddin, and it kind of bit him, so to say, but you were still able to hold on.
Yeah, he went to he went to get back down behind me, and he misjudged it, and he barely caught my bumper, and it sent him in the wall. And I don't know if he got a budge from behind at the same time, but
Yeah, I think it was just a butterfly piano organ effect.
Yep.
But yeah, we held them 3 off. You know, man, we're like Dale Earnhardt, Walter, Dale Jr. I mean, we got these restrictors figured out, man.
And that's
You
what I
guys
told
held
everybody.
such a good line. You guys
Well,
held such a perfect line too.
Yeah, well, one thing about us, we're so similar. We don't come off each other's bumper even through the turns, which keeps the momentum, and that's what makes it so hard, like for other guys to pass, you know, because they're bobbing, weaving, they're not bumper to bumper. You get scrubbed off speed when you're bouncing out and stuff like that. You know, you got to pretty much be smooth and stick together.
So what are you looking
guys
for
did
going
just
into
that,
the big
man.
race?
Well,
Is it going to be like Thursday? You think it's going to go caution free again, or do you think it might be a change up for once?
well, some of these guys I don't know, so I can't say. You know what I mean?
I mean, because we didn't
It
think it
should
was
be.
going to go caution free Thursday, but it did.
Yeah, I wished it hadn't.
Me
I
too.
needed a caution myself.
I
you
needed
know,
a
'cause,
few of them.
I had somebody got below me and kicked me up into the wall. You know, It knocked me out of the draft, and we was running up on the leaders, but those guys kind of got racing. Like I said, was bobbing, weaving out of line.
Actually, I think
and
it might have been
killed
me.
our run. Yeah, it sort of killed our run as far as catching. We was catching them, then they started getting racing during that, and they started pulling back away, so there wasn't no catching the leaders.
All right. Well, congratulations.
I'm gonna have to
you
find
and-
friends here tonight because, as far as I know, I've only got one teammate that's gonna be in here.
Oh, well, that's definitely going to make.
I don't
things
even know who's
interesting.
with underdogs is going to be in here.
I can find out right quick. Let's see here. Find that list here from underdogs.
Yeah, I gotta give a
We've
shout
got
out to Tommy
Sean
there, Dale.
Tattersall.
Tom.
We've got Martin Epperson, Mr. Creed. And that's the only 2 underdogs running tonight because, no, NASCAR fan. He's also running. Napa is currently in Daytona right now, little turd.
Yep, I know. I
Congratulations
was
to being
I
down
was
there.
hot seating for him.
Yep. But, definitely look for y'all to put on a show tonight. But we're going to go ahead and cut this off so y'all can get back to your team chats, get everything straightened out before qualifying. But everybody who's watching and tuning in, commenting and everything, congratulations thank y'all for joining us. I hope y'all join us later. I heard you laughing back there. Be quiet. I got mixed up there. Hush, okay. It's been a minute. All right, it's been a minute. But, yeah, thank y'all. Hope y'all join in again here soon. And we'll catch y'all in just a few minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun race. Good luck to everyone out here tonight.
All right, later.